Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum did get that reversal that we anticipated. Actually, it did come down perfectly to the 1150 level that I talked about. I think we hit 1152. What did we say? No, 1150. Yeah, 1150 was the target. We hit 1152, 1153. That is pretty much good enough in a volatile market like this, especially 1152 we did. Especially as we hit the larger reversal area anyway. So the idea was, I did take the waves out for some reason, so I'm going to put them back in. That was the count here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make that wide again, because that was the roadmap that I gave you here for another leg down yesterday, which happened then overnight. Yeah. And I told you ideally we get sort of into the 1150 range, yeah, which we did, reversed out of it, and have seen a nice 5-wave move up. Remember what I said? We've got different possibilities how this can now turn out. Yeah, we have, let's say, a short-term bullish possibility where we're moving all the way up to 1400, 1500 in either a wave 5 or a wave C. It's just two different structures that will have a different impact when we then come down, but we'll get to that as we, we'll deal with that as we get there. Or we have a bearish possibility, which, however, also would result in a little bit of a rally. So either way, I told you that when we come down here, I do expect a bounce. We've seen that, but I think the bounce isn't over yet. I think it goes a bit further. And if we're in a bullish possibility or short-term bullish, then we're going higher anyway. But in the bearish one, we would see here, this is the blue count. That's sort of the directly bearish count, where we would move down here and then move up in 3 waves and then come down again in 5, right? Then 3 again and 5. That could take us to whatever, 650 or something. So that would be the bearish possibility. However, for all of these possibilities that we discussed in previous videos at length, in enough detail, we expected a bounce from the support area. That's why I did set 3 buy orders in this red area. The first one was at around 1190, the other one at 1159, I think, which got filled, or 1160. And then we had one here at 1130, which didn't get filled, but that's not a problem. That's sort of part of the game. You rarely get all buy orders filled or all orders in these ranges. Yeah. And it's not a big deal. It's fine. As long as you're not losing money, that's fine. So yeah, what did I do? I did set these. I've just taken profits, made the channel members aware at 12.10, doing a bit of a scalp here, because that was quite a nice reversal, and one of the orders got filled really, really close to the low. So it gives me the possibility to move up my stop loss, take partial profits, wait for a retracement, and buy in again. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me show you what I do expect now. We have possible 5 waves up, so this can be counted as a move up in 5 waves, which is a first indication that the trend has shifted to the upside, even if it's only temporarily. Yeah, bear in mind, 5 up could also be part of the wave 2. We take a look at that. In the very short term here, as I said, we've got 5 up. We could get one more leg up. I think we are finished here. At least that would be my idea. That's why I took partial profits. But because we could get one more leg up, I mean, this looks a bit like a bull flag, right? So without a problem, we could get one more leg up. Therefore, I haven't taken all profits, but I've taken partial, I've taken the majority, and I've moved up my stop loss now. But this is what you would consider, some people might consider that a bullish pennant, yeah. But you can also consider that some kind of a wedge pattern which might break down. If you count this on the lower time frames, yeah, you basically get here something like an ending diagonal, and these are usually a signal that this push to the upside is nearly finished. So what would I expect? If you've watched the Bitcoin video, you basically know what's coming, right? Because they are very similar. So in the blue count, what I would expect is that this is just an ABC. A wave up in 5 waves, a B wave down would follow now in 3, and then a C wave up in 5 waves. This would be ideally, I mean, I can only base it on the current high, but ideally this would get into the region between 1165 and 1182. Ideally, yeah. Maybe already 1189. Yeah, that would be a shallow retracement, but that's possible. I mentioned that in the Bitcoin video as well, even though Ethereum is often a little bit more volatile. So if Bitcoin hits the 38.2, Ethereum might go down to 50%. But that is the area, and the area with absolutely the highest likelihood, which doesn't mean we absolutely have to get there, but that's the area with the highest likelihood, is sort of in the middle of that, between 1175 and 1182, so between the 61.8 and the 50% FIB retracement. So that's what I would expect ideally happens now that we come down in a B wave. Again, we could get one more leg up, and then these will shift to the upside a little bit. As you can see, it's a bit like a spring that you can pull out, that you can extend, where also the FIB levels then extend out. So that would be the ideal, and then to rally sort of in wave C, which would be a 5-wave move. That would be the ideal pattern, and we would most likely, let's just assume we come down here, get then into the region between 1230 and 1270 for a C wave. Or, and that is the more bullish interpretation, so this is an ABC. Bear in mind, I mentioned to you that in each of these scenarios, green, red, and blue, I expect a bounce out of the red area, which happened. Sometimes you have confluence between all of these patterns. Of course, it would have been possible to break through straight away, but it's all about likelihood in these markets. Okay, so the other possibility is if we are in the green or the red count, we expect a 5-wave move up. So it could be something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that scenario, the wave 3 could even be a bit stronger. And it all comes down to, are we going to hold wave 4 support? Because until we get to the wave C, we probably don't know what's going to happen. 1, 2, 3 or ABC, very similar structure, with the only exception that the wave C could be quite weak. So it doesn't need to be. If we see in a wave C something like a diagonal pattern, then it's not a wave 3. So we might be able to tell the difference by the strength of the move. But if it's an ABC or a 1, 2, 3, we probably won't be able to tell the difference until we come down in wave 4 and if we hold support. Therefore, I'm going to take some more partial profits. If this works out, I'm going to take some more partial profits at the end of the wave C or at the end of the wave 3. Again, they are similar. And then maybe buy in again in 4. We'll see. We'll see. I'll decide as we go. But that's where we are. And, that's all about strategic thinking here, understanding the possibilities. That's what the Elliott Waves help us with. The Elliott Waves won't tell us definitely which of these scenarios is going to work out. These are all fairly likely scenarios. They are all probable. They are 3 likely scenarios. In the end, there's only 2, because in the short term, it doesn't matter if we've got the green count or the red count. The question is only, do we go up now in 5 or in 3? And if you know what the possibilities are, you can plan your trades around this. So if in the short term they should move in theory in similar ways, then you can plan that quite easily, straightforward. That's what I did. What I do would always make you aware. And if it doesn't work out, that's why you've got your stop loss, and that's why you need to make sure you understand where to set your how large, how to make. Do you make large positions? Do you enter small positions, and so on? Do you scale up? But this is sort of what I expect. So again, this could do one more small push to the upside, maybe 1230 or something. But ideally, this comes down now. Ideally, Bitcoin is also, I think, here turning around at the moment. It's a bit too early to confirm that. We could also get one more leg up here again, but we can only talk about what we see, right? And even if we push higher, I think this is pretty much getting exhausted, and there should be some kind of a B wave or wave 2 retracement now. Okay, and that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure you check out our Instagram and Twitter. And if you're interested, maybe check out the trading course on morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.